In the 22 years I've been a police officer, I don't know that there was a time when this country was more divided. Republican, Democrat, everything racially divided. It's difficult. It's difficult to police in this day and age. There's Black Lives Matter and other organizations like that that want to kind of demonize police and make it seem as though a police officer wakes up in the morning and decides that he is going to go specifically target a private citizen of a certain ethnicity, something like that. I can't say that that's never happened because I don't know every police officer in every jurisdiction in the United States, but I can tell you I've worked for a very large police agency and a mid-sized police agency, and I've never known anybody, any police officer that's going to specifically target an individual based on race. If anything, quite frankly, sometimes it's based on economics because you're targeting the dude who has the lighting equipment out on his car and things like that. And you do that because based on your experience, the people who have cars that aren't taken care of also don't take care of having insurance. They don't take care of having a driver's license. And oftentimes it's drugs or some other factor that's at play. So if there's any kind of profiling, it's going to be, I think, economic profiling. I've had people accuse me of stopping them because of their race before, and it was at night and they had tinted windows. So I didn't even know if it was a man or a woman that I was stopping, much less if it was someone who was black or brown or white. So these things make it very difficult. It makes it very difficult for police officers. There was a time when I worked for an administrator who cautioned us against stopping people of a certain ethnicity, and that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you shouldn't target someone because of their race, obviously, but you shouldn't allow someone to get away with something because of their race, just because you don't want the controversy of stopping them. All lives matter. I think reasonable people understand that. I think a lot of the problem is that you get a snippet of something on the news, and it's from a news channel that has a take. They want to create controversy. They want viewership. And so rather than show a clip that may be 3 minutes long that may help justify why an officer used the force that he used, they just show this little snippet, which looks terrible, and everybody's in an uproar. Because of this era that we live in, police agencies are now trying to get information out there on social media right away, because if the law enforcement agency doesn't release video, if they don't tell their story, someone else is going to tell it for them. So I can assure you, as a police officer for 22 years, that there are not cops going out there trying to target minorities or anything else. It's cops that are going out there trying to enforce the law, and quite frankly, they're putting their lives on the line to do so.